Have you wanted to start dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, but you're not sure what items to sell? Maybe you've seen the video where I talked about my 3 best suppliers to get started with, but you're not sure which items or which categories are the best. Well, in this video, don't worry, be sure to smash that like button because I'm going to show you the 5 best categories that me and my students personally see the most results in when dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. So if you haven't seen recently, a lot of us have started dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace because they've introduced a shipping option. There's very little competition. You can pretty much dropship from any supplier out there, and the margins are absolutely wild because of it. 35, 40, 50% profit margin on average. That's what our students are seeing. So if you're interested, be sure to stay all the way to the end where I show you the 5 best categories, and also be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and smash the like button like I said. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I post something like this. And if you are new here, I do have a free PDF on 5 other reasons why you should get started dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace immediately. Right now is almost the end of 2020 and they have no selling fees still until the end of the year. So if you are interested in getting in on it, be sure to get in as soon as possible because you will have no fees until the end of the year. But still, even at that point, it's only 5%. So without further ado, let's get into the 5 best categories to start dropshipping with or to dropship with, and I'm going to do them in chronological order from worst to best, so be sure to watch all the way to the end to see the number 1. I'll see you inside. All right, so here we are inside my computer, and I put together a little PowerPoint of the top 5 categories to be selling in with examples when you're selling on Facebook Marketplace, dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. So number 5, I don't ever really sell in this category, but I know a lot of people do. It's just never really been my thing, but pet supplies. I've seen dog houses like this sell all the time. Bird cages, animal cages, like ferret cages. People with their pets, they'll do anything for their pets. They're willing to pay any amount of money for it. Kitty litter, cat litter, dog food, things like that. There's dog and cat toys or any type of toy out there. People are always buying toys for their animals, and dogs just destroy things anyways. So at that point in time, they just need to get new toys nonstop. And all of these items I've pulled off of different suppliers' websites, mainly Walmart, and I can guarantee you they all have good amounts of sales. And I've definitely seen people selling them, or I've sold them myself, most of these items at some point in time. And then just other types of pet accessories. It could be any type of harness or a leash like we have right here, some type of collar. Although those items are usually cheaper, just like the dog and cat toys and other things like that. You know, with the cheaper items on Facebook Marketplace, you can still definitely be making a good amount of money with them. It's just that you can usually fetch a higher profit margin. So maybe it is only going to be like a $15 or $25 sale. We've had a lot of students that are going out there and absolutely killing it with like 50, 60, 70. One student's even reporting like 100% profit margins on some of their items because they're smaller. People don't really realize how much they really actually cost, and they're getting a good deal for it because they're buying off like Walmart, which is usually cheap to begin with. So then at that point in time, they're making great profit margins and selling a lot of volume every single day. So you can either go with the higher priced item like a dog, house or dog cage or something like that, or maybe a volume of lower priced items like these, or mix match, either or, whatever is really up your alley. You can do whatever you want. I like to sell higher priced items. That's my personal forte. So number 4 is going to be patio and garden. It's pretty much tied with number 3 in my opinion, but I decided to put it number 4. So patio and garden is a pretty large category. First is going to be grills. You can have a grill like this, but I've also seen like the Weber grills or the charcoal grills or anything like that. They sell very well. They sell year round. It's basically, from what I've seen, it's just a lot of like moms and dads are on Facebook Marketplace. There are younger people on it, of course, but it seems as if it was just a replacement for Craigslist, and the people that are searching for it are looking for things like this that may have been used, but we're just dropshipping it to them new. So patio furniture, all this patio furniture stuff sells very well, more in the summertime, but there's warm climates in the United States, and there's people that could be using this year round. Leaf blowers, anything like that. Weed whackers, I've seen people selling. Lawn mowers. This is an electric lawnmower. This lawnmower on Walmart had like 2,000 feedback. So if it has that many reviews on Walmart, then you can guarantee that it's going to have a ton of chance and potential to sell on Facebook Marketplace. If it's hot on one website, it's most likely hot on another website. That's pretty much how it works. And that I can guarantee, I've sold this. I can guarantee you I've sold all 3 of these items before. And then fire pits. I don't really have any on here, but Home Depot has some good fire pits. Walmart has some good fire pits. Yeah, I've heard of people selling $200 fire pits for $400 on Facebook Marketplace many a times and making very great, consistent amount of sales with it. If you can sell one of those a day or one every other day, you're making $200 profit with very little amount of effort or work being put in. And that's the power of it, because you can list these high price items like this and this. All of the items in this category usually make higher price, and you're gonna be making some pretty damn good money with it. And that's why Facebook Marketplace right now is the place to be. Number 3, it's gonna be tools and home improvement. I think it's pretty much tied with patio and garden. You know, I think they're tied for 3, but I had to put a number there. So drills, any type of drills, saws, power tools of any shape or form. I don't know why I just put drills as the first thing that came to my mind. This is like a Walmart brand drill. Then there's gonna be the rolling toolboxes. Home Depot is well known for these rolling toolboxes. Either they're the wide ones, the tall ones. These things are very expensive. You can fetch like $800 to $1,000+ on some of these. And you know, you sell one of those in a day, you're probably gonna make a good hefty amount of money for that day. Then there's the hand tool sets. So it's not just the hand tools, there's the hand tool sets, which is gonna be like a Craftsman socket wrench set, or any type of set like this, the beginner toolbox set. They sell very well. I know for a fact that this sells just nonstop on eBay at least, and on Facebook Marketplace, I can guarantee you. And then just the individual hand tools. I've sold a lot of them from Sears, a lot of them from Lowe's before. Walmart definitely has good ones. Home Depot, obviously. And any type of hardware, just so you know, if you're fixing things up. I kind of put it in. Hardware could be it could be anything you find at Home Depot, wiring, or any type of just nuts, bolts, fasteners. I've sold a ton of different types of hardware and industrial type supplies, which could go into the home improvement, could go into just the business and industrial section category. I didn't really add that in there because I think that Facebook Marketplace is more for the person that has a home and is trying to find things inside of their home, outside of their home, or any it's like a mom or a dad. It's not as many companies are buying on there, although I have sold to companies on Facebook Marketplace. I sell to a lot more companies on a website like Amazon that kind of brands themselves more to being able to give companies good prices and business pricing. Facebook's not really there yet. It's more for the consumer. It's more for the mom and pop, or just somebody trying to fix up their house. And that's why you'll see with the theme of these categories that's kind of what we're revolving around here. So without further ado, let's get into the top 2. These are the ones that are going to make you the most money. Although I could guarantee you'd make a full-time income with these other 3 categories. It's really depending on what you like selling. Some people will sell anything, but me personally, for some reason, I don't like selling things that I don't like actually. Like some things I just don't like to sell. I don't understand it. It might just be the person that I'm attracting. Like I don't sell clothes because a lot of people will buy clothes, multiple different types of them, multiple different sizes, and then just return everything that doesn't fit or that they don't like. You know, it really just goes to show you want to pick your target demographic. I like to sell to businesses. On Facebook, though, I really can't, although I have done it. Just more people that take things more seriously and are going to buy something a little bit more expensive that's not too consumerish. So I think the tools, home improvement section is really good for that. So number 2 is going to be sporting goods. And the reason why I picked this is because there's so many different just versions of this category. You could literally make a full-time income just selling camping equipment, tents, other types of coolers, and things that you would use for camping. You could probably make a full-time income on Facebook Marketplace just drop shipping and selling camping equipment. Then there's fishing equipment, any types of poles or anything for like a kayak or a boat, or there's whole suppliers out there that are just marine suppliers. I've seen people literally selling hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on eBay using 1 or 2 different marine suppliers. There's basketball hoops, anything basketball related, anything outdoor sports related. I've seen basketball hoops selling nonstop, and that's why I chose them. Punching bags, the standing punching bags that you would use inside of your house, like the Everlast brand. I didn't put it here, but there's tons of them. I put a trampoline here, any type of swing set. That could go more towards it's sporting goods. It's like sports and outdoors on eBay, but on Facebook, it's sporting goods. Anything that's gonna be outside, playground sets I've seen sell very well. This category is massive, and each subcategory is pretty much its own category in the sporting goods section. And then hunting gear. I've seen whole suppliers that are just for hunting gear, whether it's a tree stand or a blind or anything like that you need. I've seen people selling gun parts, and I'm not sure that's going to go over very well on Facebook Marketplace, but on eBay and Amazon I've seen it. I have not tested that out on Facebook Marketplace yet. I'd probably try to avoid that at the beginning, but there's tons of different, we've seen tons of students that are doing very well with hunting gear, especially around this time. It's more of the hunting season compared to a patio set season for the majority of America. So this is the time to be getting a lot into the sporting goods section. It's a huge, massive category, and it's going to bring you a ton of sales. I can guarantee you that. And all of these items have like massive amounts of reviews on Walmart. Like, I'm pretty sure this kayak had like 2,000. I just picked some of the ones that I've sold and some that just have tons of reviews. And then last but not least, you waited to the end. Let's get to what I believe is the best category, even bigger, I think, than the sporting goods category. And it's the home and kitchen category. Every single bit of this category, again, subcategory, could be its own category that you could sell solely like just these items, and you could make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. The bed frames, it doesn't just have to be bed frames. Anything in the bed, the bed area, we've seen bed frames like this. We've seen children's bunk bed sets selling very well. Any type of headboard, anything like that is going to sell very well. Bookshelves. It doesn't have to be a tall bookshelf. Could be a short bookshelf. Could be one of those cube just holding things that's not quite a bookshelf, but it's kind of just a shelf in general. Any type of TV stand. Not really a shelf, but kind of a shelf. Not a bookshelf, but a TV stand. Any type of shelf. I probably should have just wrote shelf here. Any type of just furniture in general. You know, the home and kitchen is going to be tons of furniture. And, you know, I have tables. I have all sorts of different things here that you would be able to easily dropship on Facebook Marketplace. And think about any type of mom or stay-at-home mom or dad that's at their computer, maybe has a little bit extra time on their hand, was looking for some a new couch or a new futon or anything like that. I didn't even put futons or couches here. That's where they're gonna go. That's where I go to look for couches. That's where I got my futon right there. You know, that's where I got my TV over here. I didn't even put TVs on here. So tables, any sort of tables, just kitchen sets in general are going to sell very well, along with the chair sets. You could have bar stools, different chairs for the tables, any type of just chairs in general that are going to be for sitting, like a sofa type chair, just any type of furniture inside of your house is going to be selling, I believe, the best. The one issue with the furniture category is that it doesn't currently have the shipping option for the majority of it, but you can do some workarounds where you pick a different category that does have the shipping option and they will still sell. I can guarantee you that. I remember the first video I ever did on Facebook Marketplace, I listed a bookshelf. I believe it was a bookshelf, or maybe it was a dresser. I think it was a dresser that was from Walmart, and I meant to take it down after I made the video and I forgot, and like within 2 hours it had already sold. And I was like, I hope it's still in stock, and it was. And it made a decent profit, but just how quickly it sold, with me putting very little effort in while making a video about it and expecting to take it down afterwards, and it still sold, that it pretty much amazed me. Any type of kitchen appliance, we've seen the mixers, we've seen the microwaves, anything that people are going to use in their kitchen. I'm not big in the kitchen, but so I don't have as many of it off the top of my head. Pan sets, pots and pans sell very well. Coffee machines, coffee makers, very well. And then anything in the bathroom. I've seen literal tub inserts. I've seen hand towel sets, bed sheets. That's not in the bathroom, but sheets, bed sheets, comforter sets. Anything like that is going to sell very well. Mirrors, bathroom mirrors, picture frames. Things are just coming to my head as I'm going. All these items are going to sell very well. The majority of them you will find at very great prices on Walmart.com, Amazon, Home Depot, the easy suppliers to get started with, and that's really what I suggest. If you're watching this video, you're most likely a beginner, or maybe you just want to get more knowledge, but just get started with things that you think you would be looking on Facebook Marketplace to buy. Not everybody goes on Facebook Marketplace to buy business goods or industrial, cook sets or anything like that, or anything that I sometimes sell. People aren't going to be looking for that on Facebook Marketplace. It's going to be more the mom or the dad or the college kid, or somebody or the young professional, whoever, that is just looking for something quick, maybe used, that I need a table, I need a chair today. It's that I've seen furniture be the primary thing. Electronics, but dropshipping electronics for me, I've always had some personal issues with. There's some issues with that on specific suppliers, so that's why I don't endorse it as much. Toys and games, I didn't even get into that. Toys definitely sell very well. It's really just anything that somebody would buy for their house or inside of their home to be used. And that's that. So that was 5 categories, as well as some item advice. If you can find these items, I can guarantee you can. If you just type in like bookshelf, you'll find this one on Walmart, or chair set, you'll find these. Microwave, you will find this one. So list these up, give it hell. I could imagine that these items are probably some of the most popular ones on there already, just because they are very popular in general items, but just try to get your own piece of the pie. Try to make at least 30 to 50% profit margin. Don't be the person that's in there undercutting everybody else. It's too new of a platform, and it's not worth it at the moment. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier in the video, there is a free PDF on 5 reasons to get started down below. We also have the Facebook Marketplace training down below, the full course if you are interested. Be sure to smash the like button. And if you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 25,000 and I never thought that would happen. So I appreciate everybody that's watching this. Thank you very much. On the road to 100,000 subscribers by some point in time. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.